Hey buddy, can you hear me? Good stuff. Yep, all good. Loud and clear. Yeah, so it looks like there's some stuff going off in chat. So I believe that GMT have banned Fostar. So there are quite a complicated rule set for the finals in SCL in terms of maps that can be banned by the by various teams. So maybe I'll just run through that if that's okay. So basically, the high seed bans a map, and then the low seed bans a map, and then the high seed selects the first map, which is used for game 2 and games 1 and 2. Then the low seed selects the faction for game 1 and 2. Sorry, for game 1. Faction swap for game 2, and then low seed selects the map for the second set of 3 and 4 games. And then finally, if it goes to a 5th game, the high seed selects that faction. So yeah, high seed is Randolorians. They've got the better record coming into this. So yeah. Sorry, but yeah, so yes, Randolorians the high seed. I think we're just waiting for that first match to come up. Well, I'll run up to... Oh, I realise I have not set the... The game is on an hour earlier than planned, so I haven't actually had time to set my stream up. So I will start doing that now. Oh, wow, okay. Oh, don't sweat. Don't sweat it, buddy. It happens. As it happens, I am just setting up the stream here. Randolorians, that's close enough for jazz. And oh no, just decoy's fine, yeah.
The game does not want to open.
Ooh. Keep trying, buddy.
Yeah, I will. It's fine. This is not new. Annoying timing. Pick your games. Pick your games. Take your time.
Well, we're still waiting for the lobby to come up, so nobody's missing anything. And if you're watching on my channel, just to let you know that Mr. Big Brain is the official streamer for this final matchup between GMT and the Randolorians. He's just had to restart his stream, but that will be coming up real soon.
Right now, Yavin.
Yeah, cool.
That's embarrassing. Never normally happens, you know. It's just cold in here. Should turn my lights on. Anything else I need? I think that's it. All right. And we are live.
Okay, and it looks like... oh, now I've got a... Yeah, okay, so... GMT are going to be New Republic for Game 1.
Alright, and Shriver's back. Welcome back, sorry. My game likes to do this fun game where, you know, I get to play, does it open or not? And it's opened, but I gotta close all my fucking tabs in the background. I should probably refrain from swearing. That. But we are back. Alright. Game is up.
Ah, cool beans.
Password is, wouldn't you like to know?
So I think this has been a great season, I have to say.
Yeah.
I play in the lower division, but we had a blast, and
Yep.
I think the changes that the admins have made have been positive, and
Did they what changes?
They made the changes a couple of seasons ago, didn't they? To have
right, yeah,
you know,
yeah.
and obviously now splitting it into two divisions, that seems to work better for me than.
I didn't know if they Fuck! I joined as a player.
Hey, we've all done it.
This is going really well. This is going as a great start.
So first match is on Galitan, so not such a great farm map. I am. So who picked that map? I would guess that GMT would have picked it, but maybe not. Yeah, okay. So interestingly, it's the Randolorians that have picked Galitan for games 1 and 2, and that's a pretty lousy farm map. And I would have thought that Rando's big advantage would be that they could outfarm the GMT team. But
well,
maybe
they might be. Oh, I apologize.
No, go on, buddy.
What they might be doing is they might be expecting GMD to play some like different builds. Like there's this one game I casted. There's like 3, 4, 5 U-wings on the field, and so they might be expecting that maybe.
Well, also they've GMT have Ladran, of course, now. So Ladran and Lions are a very formidable farm lineup. Yeah. So I guess that my information is a little bit out of date. I'm thinking back to season 10 and 11. They were struggling a bit for farmers, but of course, prodigious PK with Dalek and Heresy. So this is going to be a great matchup. I really enjoy watching these games, Big Brain, and you know, the cream rises to the top. These are the best two teams in the SCL, and I'm really looking forward to seeing them duking it out again.
Yeah, this is gonna be a tough match. I don't know what's gonna happen. All I know is that it's gonna be close. It's not gonna be pretty. Or I will be pretty. I don't know what I meant by that. What I meant by that was like close, brutal games.
Yeah, man. It's
my brain works really good.
It's gonna be that's the PK on. Well, these are 10 absolutely, obviously top tier players. Foka top tier support, but Lauren obviously top tier as well. Eladran and Lions will probably be farming, I would guess. Dalek and Heresy on the PK flex roles.
Yeah, let's pull up the game now. And here we have, what is this? This is Randolorians on Empire, and we have GMT on the New Republic. 30 seconds, unless they decide to ready up. These are going to be good games. I'm excited. Are you excited?
I am totally stoked for this. Yeah, this is going to be great.
Yeah.
Just looking at some chat in my stream. So, hey Rebel, good to see you, man. Yeah, Eladran I think is officially subbing, but has played a lot for GMT. I'm not sure if officially they are still on one of the Laser Rangers teams, but yeah, they're as near to a formal GMT player as it gets, really. So.
Oops! Oh, I have the music on. I might get copyrighted. I gotta turn that off.
Hey, Exhausted! Good to see you, buddy.
All right, and the games are beginning.
Maze is asking if GMT paid Kyber Crystal a transfer fee. I don't think so, buddy. Okay, here we go! I'm stoked for this, Big Brain. Let's go.
Game is starting. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to the SCL finale. Let's get this started. I gotta turn my music down. There we go. All right, here we have, hold on, here we go. Foka in the U-Wing, Arisi in the TIE Fighter, with the Ion Torp, Smeladrin with the standard farming loadout, Dalek with the also Ion Torp, double Ion Torp, Lions in the standard Y, on Empire, Rainy Days in the standard farm, Lauren in the Reaper, Disco Dino in a TIE Fighter, Sagan running his Defender, and Rod in standard farm.
Interesting to see 3 Iron Torps on the field. So,
yeah, there's not going to be a lot of shields.
Nope.
Arisi looking after, I think that was Rod, but going off now, looking for the Raider. Trying to get that flip in. Farm battle going back and forth. It's neck and neck right now. That's what happens when an unstoppable force meets an immovable object.
So,
back and forth, but it does look like GMT is going to be maybe taking that farm. It's going to be close though.
It's looking that way. Both Dalek and Heresy are running Plasburst on their X-Wings. Disco's down.
And it looks like GMT gets the flip. Gonna get that first offense against Randolorians. Let's see how much damage they can do. Randolorians already getting that farm in.
Dalek getting some heat, so not able to get his Iron Torp off, but shields on Charlie are already down.
Yeah, that's why you get the double Ion. If one gets stopped, the other one can finish it. Lions getting some PK pressure, it looks like. From, I think, Sagan. Rainy Days just farming. They're doing that damage fast. If they want to catch up, they're going to need to get that that flip fast.
Yeah, I think that GMT are going to get Charlie out of phaseable here pretty quickly. It's already at 26.
Smeladrin already getting rid of the turrets on the other cruiser.
Raider comes in, so... But Charlie is out of phaseable. They've not taken the shields on Delta though, interestingly, so just focusing.
No, but they are getting the turrets on the other one, so they're still getting it ready. I don't know why they aren't getting the shields down. Oh well.
Well, it's an easy out of phase. They've left Charlie at 2, so Charlie goes down straight away on the beginning of that phase.
Already has the advantage. Randolorian has to go in and do damage fast.
Iron Torp already into Bravo.
Beautiful. Shields are already nearly down, but morale's already nearly at half. Can they do enough damage to get this out of phase?
And that's it with the, you know, taking that oop to start the defense there. The rate of burn is coming in pretty fast as well, so...
Wow, look at that damage though. Charlie already at half health.
That's a great offense, isn't it?
Yeah, that is beautiful. Wow.
Raider at 25 and falling. Raider's going to go down now, so they just need a pack or a pick.
But it's too late. They already got it out of phaseable to 8 and marked. Beautiful offense.
Disco's going to take the oop here. It's at 4-2. Yep, and there goes the frigate.
Beautiful. And GMT still working on that. My cruiser, it's marked. Damage is going down fast. But so is that flip. Already nearly at half.
Yeah, Sagan immediately on the Raider, so burning that Corvette.
Oh, Dalek hits. Turn up his orbit.
The Corvette goes down.
Some damage. Foka going back for a resupply, looks like.
Interesting. Disco.
They get the flip. Unable to get that out of phase unless they want to really push it. And they're really looking at a Arisi right now. Now going in for that Nebulon, the last Nebulon. Beautiful defense, beautiful offense, Randolorians.
Yeah. Dalek
really
is out of phasing though. He is, he has that...
Are they really?
Yeah, second cruiser. These Plasburst orbits burn through it, so the cruiser's down to 6-4.
Wow.
Yep, that's going to be the out of phase coming in right there.
Already at half, but so is that cruiser. Or Nebulon, sorry. Dalek looking at Lauren as they come in. Damage.
Heresy is low, but looking to come in on the Raider. But the Raider has
like
pretty much full
that.
shields.
Yeah, they got that out of phase, but they might make it push through. They go with it, pushing through.
Yep.
Hopefully a shield generator down.
Shields are down on the Raider, so that burn will come in pretty quick.
Ooh. Disco going for the torp run. Does not fire it off. Really tractor, but gets out of it. Disables both shield generators.
The Raider goes down, but Sagan now switching up to PK and taking a look at Dalek. This is what we want to see. Heresy actually low. Sagan doesn't know who to go for, I think. So.
Out the flip. Disco on Arisi. Misses the ion. Arisi's at 14 though, could die. Let's Poke has something to say about it, which he does not.
Yeah, Heresy marks as well,
Getting
but so evasive. Disco just can't get guns on.
Sagan looking for Dalek. Dalek is tractored, might be in trouble. He's still at 14. Full shields. Doing fine. Meldrin doing damage on the bottom. Morale's at half, but that IC is low.
Yeah.
If GMT pushes it, they can get the out of phase here.
Disco and Sagan both looking at the Raider, so no PK pressure on GMT, and they are. The Raider goes down now.
Dalek got hit by something. They need that flip fast if they want to be able to defend this. IC's at 20. This is out of phaseable.
Yep. GMT gets the clutch reefs up. There comes the call to defend.
There we go. That's the flip. They're going to need to stay and defend because this ISD is low at 16. They'll need to burn that MC75 fast.
Heresy shooting a part of the hull that's already completely burnt though, so...
Shields are up. Looking at the MC75 here. Rod just trying to do as much damage as he can.
Oh, Dalek goes down, trying the Yoop.
They're slowing down the Yoop, that's it. Oh,
oh, there it goes.
Gets it, getting the win. GMT wins game 1.
Wow. Well, they took the opening, and Randos just couldn't come back from that. That was awesome from both teams, but yeah, that was just brutal.
Yeah, brutal. Every offense, every defense, efficient and fast. It all comes down to that opening.
Yeah, I'm afraid that probably was the difference on this occasion. I'm just looking at the scoreboard here, so just the 1 kill for GMT and the 1 kill for Randolorians as well. So,
what do you mean PK is dead?
Great farm from Lions and from Eladran, but Rod and Rainy Days absolutely killing it on the farm there.
They were working hard on that.
But some great capture damage from GMT. 3 players above 70k there. Dalek with nearly 80,000. So yeah, that was
and a pretty even spread.
Yeah.
I mean, right, like there wasn't one with like 100k and the rest with like smaller amounts. Those were all very even.
Yeah. So I will update the stream stuff if I can.
Oh right, I just have it in my normal stream. I should probably put like scores. Oh well, GMT 1, Randolorian 0, best of 5. Randolorian has plenty of chances to come back. This is only but game 1 of a really tight series. So who's gonna win? No one knows. Alright, game is under Lions. OFLN, thank you for the follow. That means a lot, thank you.
Oh, I nearly joined as a player there, so...
Yep, I did too. So.
Gotta do it.
Oh, why they changed password? Okay. New password.
They get the game up real quick though, so that is very good. And
yes. However, I am unable to join.
one of the players just dropped as well, so we're still waiting for a couple of them to come in.
Oh, that's why. Oop. Password is silly. That's not the password. I'm saying the password is a silly one.
And we have I think we have a change up for GMT. So Fabian is coming in. So I guess that means that Eladran must be rostered for GMT because I don't think they would be able to run a sub otherwise.
I guess so.
And Revenge coming in.
Wasn't Eladran added to their team?
I guess he must have been, yeah. It would make sense, I think.
Yeah. All will be explained.
So it looks like the players are ready.
I'm ready.
And we're clicking through this pretty fast, so...
Game 2.
Big Brain, do you think the balances have gone too far in favour of the New Republic? They seem to be winning a lot of matches?
No, not that I've noticed. If anything, I still have a chip on my shoulder for one freaking Empire ship. You all know what it is. I've not been quiet about my disdain for that flippin' ship. But other than that, I think it's in a good spot. There was some mod discussion before the season started, and I just think that I think if they did that, then that could be an interesting change-up.
Okay.
Which was it was weakening everybody a bit. Like laser damage went to like 1.1 or 1.2.
Interesting.
And then they I think they banned reinforced for everyone except for the Reaper.
That makes some sense, I think, in fairness. Yeah.
And yeah, I think that could be interesting. Well, the problem is the Y-Wing suffers with that. And I just think if they ban reinforced except for Y-Wing and Reaper, then I think, and keep the rest of the changes, I think then that change works. But I mean, I haven't tested it.
Maze is suggesting that the tractor beam should be banned, and they've obviously been playing. No, they've obviously been playing against Trevor's Revenge because it is annoying as fuck. So
nope. I love that thing. Please. It's my one chance I get to be out of my little support box. Don't take this away from me.
Okay, well, we are good to go. I'm sorry. I as co-caster offering some colour, I did mean to do some background, because I think that in the last time in season 11, I think the matchup was GMT versus Randos again, and I think GMT took the first game then as well, but I may be wrong.
Well, let's find out. Will history repeat itself?
Either way, this matchup's wide open.
Lions coming in with the standard bomber loadout. Gala coming in, standard defender with the inverted countermeasure. Respect it. Arisi coming in, standard defender. Fabian coming in with the standard bomber, and Foka coming in with standard support. Lauren coming in with standard. It looks like just a normal 2-2-1 with that double ion. The double ion torp. Let's see. Disco Dino going in on... Who is that? That's Fabian. Fabian gets a resupply. Making it hard to finish that off. Why is my music not playing?
So the change up for GMT is Fabian in for Eladran, and Revenge. So who is Revenge? That's
I don't know. Gets the pick. Randolorian gets the pick on Fabian. Now going in for that Raider. Line's low, gets the resupply.
Oh, so yeah, Revenge is Brandon. Thank you.
That makes me...
Thank you, Wasabi. Yeah. Rebel, what are you complaining about, buddy? This is the best. So, morale in favor of the Randos this time around. Let's take a look at Heresy.
Right. Taking it in, but they're already getting that morale quick.
Yep, and
So
there comes the flip. Sagan goes down, but as you say, it's Randos that go on the first offense here, so...
I need to get that damage in fast. Shields aren't down yet, it's already nearly half morale. How much work are they going to be able to do before this morale flip?
Shields down now.
There we go, shields are down, but it's under half. They need to do that damage fast if they want to get that out of phase in time. Disco trying to slow down that Raider burn.
Yeah, Heresy doing
As much time.
a great job of burning the Corvette under pressure. Having to stay evasive as he does so, but the Corvette is about to go down, and that will give them the flip.
Raider flips, and there it goes. Not able to get that out of phase. If they're lucky, maybe a double out of phase. Hell Sagan taking a look at Rissy, but actually I lied, looking at the Raider. GMT going in on the offense, getting that Nebulon down. Shields are already nearly down. That is efficient. Wow, look at that. Shields are down, getting that damage in. Randolorians need to catch up quick with that morale. Morale's nearly at half. That damage is coming in fast though. That flip is not fast enough. Oh, Lions gets hit. He's low, could be a target.
So Raider flips, and Disco and Hale Sagan both on the Raider.
If they get that Raider fast, they can stop this out of phase.
Oh wait, maybe the Raider went down, actually.
Oh. I was gonna say
Yeah,
that
that was
really
the Raider that got them close, so
they
my apologies.
blow through. Not able to get that out of phase. Okay.
Interesting.
Well, Randolorian, that just gives them enough space to get this devil out of phase. I don't know if that was the right call in this circumstance. Lions lining up a pack, just stalking it.
And Disco is already in and damaging the light cruiser.
This is
So
already in. Wow, that or the flip. They go in doing damage to that thing. Gotta get it down fast. Morale's still full. GMT has not touched the morale bar. There we go. Farm is starting to creep in. Rod maybe looking, got a resupply, maybe looking for a pick on his way out. Looking at Fabian, can he get it? Doing some damage. Should be doing damage to the cruiser. There we go. Switching from Charlie to Delta, they can get the out of phase here.
yeah, they're going to set up the dupe, I think.
Yeah. However, if they let that Raider blow through, that could have dent in things, but
Yep.
have to see what you're thinking.
Well, and there goes Charlie.
Looks like it might be for sure. They also blow through. Okay. I guess using it as a morale buffer instead. Hailsagan under a lot of pressure from
Yep.
Dalla goes down.
Sagan goes down, as you say.
Yay, thank you.
Disco
Thank
under
you,
a lot of
bot.
pressure as well.
Guys, I got an offer for best viewers on there. I can buy viewers.
Ooh, Disco is
God.
dunked.
Sorry, back to the game. Rod going in on that light cruiser. Getting that out of phase. Out of phase is basically secured.
And here
Rod
comes the
maybe
flip. The Corvette's a 4.
Trying
Oh,
to
they're
look
gonna-
at Foca.
Yeah, okay.
There we go. Raider goes down. Rod lining up packs. Sagan trying to get Foca down as Foca tries to get in. Lions and everybody just in there doing damage. Fabian doing damage. Foca doing some dances, getting in a resupply to Arisi. Arisi trying to get that damage in.
So the oop comes in. from the randos, and they just need one AI, and that will flip it. There it goes.
Wow, what a defense.
Yeah, incredible.
Blinked and it was done. But just as good as that flip was, they got that thing basically out of phaseable within that short amount of time. That is how good these players are. All that damage within seconds.
Well, Fabian was doing the oop, and yet Lions and Sagan, I think was Disco. Sorry, was doing the oop. But despite that, I think Fabian and Lions both went down. So incredible defense, as you say. Power goes down.
They got to do that damage fast, but they have the morale for it. They can get the win here.
They certainly can. The ISD is at 56. Morale is...
The morale is not moving.
Yeah, it's a slow morale from... They're burning the Corvette, so that will come in real quick. Yep, there it goes.
Looking at the farm. There goes the Corvette. They're focusing on the added phase. Added phase might be the detriment. The ISD is already at 20. With plenty of morale left, although Raider does flip.
The Raider's already down, but they're going for the oop on the final Nebulon, and that will flip as well. But I think they're going too late.
That went down. Yep. IC's at 1.
Yep, there it goes. Dalek.
2 going to Randolorians.
Lost. Impossible.
Beautiful game.
Yeah, that was tight. Yeah.
Yep.
So Lions leading the board there for GMT with 38 AI and 61,000 capship damage. 3 kills for GMT. Erisy getting 1, Dalek getting 2 picks. Just the 1 kill from Sagan on the Randos team, but they didn't need the PK because they absolutely leathered it with the capship damage. 87k for Disco, 67 for Revenge, who is forget who that was now. Rod with 45.5k, Sagan with 48, and that will do that.
Well, beautiful set of games there. That is how you do it. That, ladies and gentlemen, if anyone asks, is how you play Star Wars Squadrons. Just show them that clip.
Honestly, as a lower league player, honestly, just seeing how fast these guys can put capship damage in is just astounding. You know, you can.
Scary.
The defenses are great and fast, but the capship damage just comes in so incredibly quickly.
Yeah, it's scary. Like, it is scary how fast everyone is. And like, it's how hard it is to like to compete with that. Like, with Cab, I think that I feel that we play right. We just don't play fast. And
yeah,
these are fast enough. But these guys, they just go in, do what they need to do immediately. Case in point, next game is already up.
Yeah, they are swift, aren't they? So
just waiting for the password. There we go.
Is it not let me in? Oh yeah, that's okay. Okay, just waiting for the other players to join. And we are on Yavin for this game.
Best map. Love Yavin.
Yeah, what's
So
wrong
good.
with the Yavin? Nothing. And
some
Randos will be on
weaklings.
Empire for this game.
Weaklings will say there's no cover when they're wrong.
Cover
Cover is
Schmava.
for the weak. Anything cover just gets in the way of your orbits, if you ask me. There are people who say Galitan is the best map. Yuck.
I quite like Galitan. Xavian for me is the one that I hate. I just
Really, I
yeah.
enjoy Xavian.
No, I
It's
don't
a good
like it.
tractor beam map. Yeah, for me it's although I will say when I saw the concept art for Xavian Abyss originally, I was like, that map looks beautiful, and then they did like ugly purples and greens and doesn't look as good as it did on the concept art.
It's not what it looks like, dude. It's just the way it plays. It's horrific. You just
Well, that's my only real problem with it is how it looks, and it's also like a tight tunnel. I think
yeah.
it's cool.
In fairness, it brings something different to the game. So you know,
Well, honestly, all these maps are quite unique. The only map that I'd say is like kind of samey is like Tsubo. Tsubo feels like a very middle of the road basic map.
yeah. Yeah, I
And
agree.
everything
Actually,
else,
Sasubo is probably my least favorite. Yeah.
it's just like kind of forgettable, you know. But like everything else adds like something to it. Yavin, no cover at all. Galitan, too much cover. Right. What's Nadiri is like the three routes,
Yeah, and poor
right?
farm.
They- Yeah,
SLS,
and
you know, decent farm, but a big open map. So
yeah, and like having that like place to run in the middle, and then what was the one that was at the end? I forget. I like that map. Fostar.
oh, I love
Fostar
Foster.
having the really cramped inside and then the wide open outside. Like it's just great map design.
The only downside with Foster is that generally speaking, you know, the first team to burn through the midships is going to be the winner. But I enjoy Foster a lot. So
Yeah,
yeah.
I think it's I honestly I'm impressed with the variety of maps and how different they all feel. Which is honestly like the only reason Susubo is like forgettable is just because how memorable the other maps are.
I agree. You're right, buddy. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's you know, I know we talk about this a lot, but if EA had put in a tiny bit more dev work on this, it would be so awesome.
Yeah.
But
Honestly, it was funny when this game released. I was thinking the gods that it wasn't live service because live service really pissed me off at this point. This was
Mhm.
just off the cusp of like Battlefront 2 and I think Overwatch. No, Overwatch 2 was like 2023, 2022. But like I was like at the peak of that live service Fortnite crap, and I was just so sick of it. And so hearing like, oh, it's just gonna be a one and done game, I'm so excited. After Helldivers 2 and just playing more good live service games, I'm like, damn it, we could have had so much more.
yeah, man, it's true. Yeah, yeah.
God, would have been awesome. I know people really liked. There's like what the E-wing. They want to see the E-wing in the game. Is that what it's called? I think
Well,
the
they could
E-wing.
have. That's the trouble. They could have done so much more. They could have put in more maps and you know even
Yeah, I
maybe
want to
some
see
other
more
game
map.
modes. But I mean, they sold enough copies as
Mm.
well, right? So anyway, it is what
Well,
it is.
I think it's. I don't know if it was enough copies. I think it was more like it was above their expectations,
Yeah, I
which
think
still
the problem was
relatively
that
wasn't
people
a
didn't
lot.
stay with the game, right? So, and
Yeah,
I still don't understand why they didn't. I mean, I know that that EA were feeling burned by the microtransactions blowback they got
yeah,
from Battlefront 2, but you know, if they'd have just charged for cosmetics in this, they would have made a ton of money. So there you go.
yeah. I
Anyway, it is what it is.
yeah,
Players are
that's.
all in. We have
Oh yeah, we're all
Eladran
there.
back in. So he is in for Fabian. And for randos, we have Rod, Disco Dino, Lauren, Sagan, and Rainy Days.
All right. Game número 3. See what happens with this one. Why is this taking longer?
Yeah, I don't know
Sorry.
why they haven't read it up, but
Oh, maybe they're waiting on us. Oops.
yeah, Soulhawk saying EA isn't capable of doing a good live service. Yeah, I think you're probably right. I'm afraid, Soulhawk, you're right. And
Yeah.
yeah, May's
Honestly,
making the good point that there have been more comebacks on Fostar this season. So yeah, that's fair.
yeah, it's just great maps. It's such a well-made game. I just wish there was put more time in it.
Yeah.
That's all right.
Well,
Oh,
you
maybe
know,
a sequel one day.
we're 4 years down and the game's still going. So and actually, you know,
Yeah.
I was playing on Friday Night Flights and we were popping Ranked Fleet in about 60 to 90 seconds. So it was kind of
Wow.
better than the queue ever was. So
Really?
yeah, there were I think there were probably 20 people playing, but there were 2 games going, so it was all good.
Yeah, I gotta do that.
Anyway, here we go. Rainy Days, Hail Sagan, Lauren, Disco Dino, and Rod for the
Game number
randos.
3. Let me pull the game up. Bomb.
And for GMT, we have Dalek, Erisy, Eladran in for Fabian, Foka, and Lions.
Alright, GMT on NR, Randolorians and Empire. Let's see. Has NR won all the games?
So far, yep.
Oh. Maybe some balancing to look at. You know, maybe we do that, like, PK heavy thing that we talked about before the season started. Just saying, guys. Anyways, the next game! Woo!
Games
time.
have also gone with the opening as well, so
That's
opening still super important. And I know that mods are trying to do stuff to limit the impact of winning the opening, but you know, it puts you that half phase ahead, so...
Yeah. Do you think that they should? Anyways, that's a conversation for later. Lions, standard, Y-wing, Foka, with the oh, you know, no, not that standard U-wing, I apologize. Melodrin, standard, Y-wing. Here we see Torp, X-wing, Dalek, Torp, X-wing. Both sides have been going double Torp. Rainy Days, coming in. With the standard TIE bomber, going into the cloud, Sagan, TIE defender, standard. Going after Schmeladrin. Trying to get a pick on him. Lauren going in low on shield. Maybe got dunked. Didn't see it. I apologize. Disco going in against Lions. And Rod already at half health, looking to get some farm. The begun anyone's game. Lions under pressure. Only able to finish that pack off. Disco looking at Lions. Boca trying to get in for that resupply, gets in just in time.
And morale pretty much at half still.
Yeah.
Rod on a pack though.
Why I love Yavin. Even Steven. GMT losing the morale a bit, trying to offset it by getting that Raider. They need to go fast. Randolorians winning this flip. It's now...
I was just about to say what a great job Rod was doing of cleaning up a pack there, but actually there was one AI that just got away, and there comes the Raider for GMT, but then the Raider comes in for Randos, so we're back to half. This is a brilliant opening. What a game already.
Tight. That might go to time. Arisi trying to get a pick on, who is that? Disco, Hail Sagan. Hail Sagan trying to get a pick on Arisi, I should be saying. Jump with the defense. Spinning there, that's going to make me sick.
Disco looking at Lions, trying to slow that farm, but Randos take the opening with a full bar as well.
And here we go. Although GMT already getting some AI in. Disco goes in with the torp, but can't get it off. He gets iced. Comes back. Saves the torp at least.
Yeah, and Erisy also didn't get his
it.
torp in, so... And didn't even... I mean, Erisy in... doing plasma damage, so shield's pretty much down.
Yeah, rooted it down. Disco now looking for the other one. Oh, the Nebulon goes in, does not get it off. Having trouble getting those torp runs off.
Raider comes in,
in.
so this is going to be a short defense, short attack. Sorry, the defense from GMT, very impressive as you would expect on such a good farm map.
Yeah. Honestly, I thought it would be faster on Yavin. Oh, my game is lagging. I apologize, everyone.
And it looks like Randos are coming back to prepare for the defense. Obviously, massively important on Yavin not to stay in and just do that extra bit of damage, but you're better off getting back, getting for defense.
Keep moving.
Yeah.
This is a game that'll take like many flips. Oh, Hail Sagan getting looked at by Dalek. Nearly gets taken out.
Yeah, he's low.
10 health. Dalek in doing the damage, getting both ions in. Get the torp in? I don't think so.
Erisy already in and doing orbits.
Yeah, it's like the exact same as like the last. That's the last offense. Rando's getting that morale in. It's now at like a quarter.
Oh, Raindays gets dunked.
Sagan looking at that raider. Keep a focus in his sights. Everyone on Randolorians is pretty low. Rossi just doing some damage. Meldrin coming in, doing some damage from the top.
Sagan looking at
that
Aladran.
Getting that pick in. They got the out of phase. Randolorians just need a bit of arm. There it goes. Sagan low, going in early. Dangerous game he's playing.
So Randos, I think, have wrestled this one back. Great attack from them. But as you say, Sagan's still
you mean
low.
GMT?
No, do I?
GMT is NR.
So there goes Charlie Frigate.
Okay, there we go. Sorry, I was confused, my bad. Sagan doing damage. Lauren trying to get a resupply on Rainy Days. Rainy Days looks like might be in trouble. Gets the resupply off. Okay,
Poker
Disco.
dunked, but gets away from Sagan.
Yeah. Oh. Shields are low. Stays in though. That is a fine support right there.
And Delta out of phaseable at 10.
Yep, gets it down. There we go. Gets the flip. Out of phase going to be coming in immediately.
Yeah.
Goes down.
That was a
Maybe
great
can
attack
start looking
from Randos. Like I said, I think they wrestled the
Yep.
initiative back from GMT
I see.
there.
Apologize, I didn't understand. GMT getting that damage in quick. Wow, already like a quarter down. GMT getting that damage in fast, and looks like that farm is only now starting to come in.
This game is on a knife edge. What a great match.
Yeah, I don't know what's gonna happen. Getting that farm in quick. Are they gonna be able to get that out of phase in time? Looks. Oh, yeah. Oh! 15. Are they gonna out of phase that? They might have to. GMT going in for that defense. Sorry, I thought they were on offense for some reason. Rossi already looking at Lauren, trying to get in, getting those marks.
Yeah.
Sagan gets an eye on into left shield, doing damage on right. Gets tracked.
Oh, Lauren low and dunked. Lauren's down. Great pick from Heresy there. I think it was Heresy, but maybe Dalek and Heresy were doubling up. No,
Did
because
they get the marks?
wow, Dalek takes the oop, and they just need one AI for the flip. Wow.
I didn't even notice. That was so fast.
That was an incredible
they got
defense.
Shields down.
They
Got shield down to one shield generator.
Incredible from both teams. A great attack and a great defense.
Yeah.
So what can
Disco.
GMT do on this attempt? Disco is low and Heresy is looking
by
at
Rossi.
Yeah.
Disco's looks like gonna be looking at the Corvette. Foca trying to look at power.
Shield's already down as well.
Rachel comes back up. Power's down. There we go. Lion.
Heresy goes down.
Some damage. Might be getting looked at.
And now these farm starts coming in.
It's already at half. Schmeldrin looks like is stuck.
Disco's down, so they're just relying on Sagan for the PK pressure.
Is that leg or Schmeldrin stuck?
Oh.
Do you see that?
No. He's doing okay as far as I can see. Underside of the ISD.
Oh, now he's back to normal. That was so weird. Looked like he was stuck in the tractor beam.
This has been an amazing attack from GMT, and now the ISD is out of phaseable. It's at 10, and they still have morale to play with.
Yeah, they need to get that. They need to get that flip fast if they want to do something here. Right, they get the flip. ISD is very weak though. ISD's at 5. They need to go. They need to have a great ISD defense here. They need to stop that out of phase from coming in.
And Heresy is dunked, but the ISD's at 1. It's going down for sure.
Down. Game number 3 goes to GMT.
Congratulations, Vanguard.
So we're staying with the NR, but man, that was close. What? This is a great series.
Yeah, what a good game. Back and forth, like I thought GMT was gonna have the advantage, and then Randolorian came with the advantage. Then GMT, like, it's just you don't know what's happening.
It was
in these
insane.
games.
It was absolutely insane. Yeah, you know, absolute credit to GMT there. They did an amazing job.
Few more deaths this time. There's a whole 2 kills on both sides. PK's doing just fine, guys.
Yeah, so 1 kill for Lions, 1 kill for Heresy, 2 for Sagan, 47 AI for Rainy Days, and 42 for Rod. 50 AI for Lions, 34 for
Wow.
Eladran. 90k for Dalek.
Do you play Bomber?
I pretty much flex now. When I join, I fly out for Tangerine now, and they needed to flex more than OBJ. So.
But have you ever played Bomber?
Yeah, I played Bomber for BSS.
What's your highest farm count you've got on Yavin?
Oh, in an SCL game? I don't know. Maybe.
Oh no, just in any game.
Oh, in any game. I mean, I don't know. 60 or 70, I guess, but
Okay, cause I remember, like, Lines and I were doing this challenge. I think the highest I got, don't quote me on this, might have been, was it 100?
Well, TRA.
This wasn't a pub game, right?
Yeah, so TRA did a really fun thing. They did a sort of Squadrons, Star Wars Olympics, while the Olympics were running, and one of the challenges there was to get the most AI that you could get on Yavin in a versus AI game. So obviously, if you're farming on offense and defense, I think the highest score was 160 something, and even I managed 140 something for that. So
wow.
Yeah, that was good fun actually. I hope Scorer will do that again, and if he does, then keep an eye on the TRA Discord, because that was really good fun. There were 5 challenges for Squadrons, 5 challenges for X-Wing versus TIE Fighter, and they were all super fun.
Yeah. I didn't know that. I wish I could have tried that.
Game is already up.
Here we go. Fast. Everything to do is fast. Even in bed, I bet it's fast.
Although, having said that, it says the game is up under Lions, but
being in bed is
okay, yeah, he's got a friends game, so.
Wow, not friends with me. What the hell?
So, all NR so far.
Yep. I think you might be right about that NR diff.
Yeah, I think it's a little bit more noticeable at the higher levels. Maybe they'll tweak something. I don't know, but the X-Wing does so much damage, man. It's just crazy.
Yeah.
Those Plasburst orbits just unreal. Ban Plasburst! Oh no, that wouldn't be popular.
I'm happy with that.
Well, so am I, because I can't do it. But those guys that have spent all that time making their Plasburst orbits so insanely good.
Shoot, I think I need to restart my Star Wars game. Damn it. Because it's yep, there we go. Crashed.
Rebel pilot getting controversial, calling days out for poor damage output in that last match.
Oh, drama! It's like
it's a team game, Rebel!
Fight.
I gotta say, I love Rebel.
It's all in good fun.
Yeah, he's a Rebel. You're a top dude. I love you to bits, man.
You're a real G. I'm sorry, I don't know why I said that.
No, do you know what? When I was very new to competitive play, Rebel streamed one of my games, and he was so kind and so supportive. Really made an impression. Yeah. So this is exciting. I mean, here we are, GMT 2-1. It's going with NR so far, but
Here,
the Randos, of course, as the higher seeded team, they have the advantage if it goes to Game 5. But you know, GMT win this one, and it's all over. So
Here. Okay. I think this is what I'm gonna have to do. My game is being weird, and also, I think here I am going to raid your stream.
Ooh.
And cause my game is being iffy, and so I think would just work better like this.
Oh, well, the pressure's on then. But yeah, we're good to go by the looks of it.
Wait, I've never done this before. How do I do it? I raid. Oh, raid channel. There we go.
Well, I've got to say, it's a pleasure casting with you, Big Brain. It's much more fun casting with you than playing against you, I will say that. You have taken a lot of games off me in the public queue back in the day, so...
Really?
Yeah, whenever we run up against you, it's like, oh my... I mean, the thing was, if you know, if you played public queue and came up against a decent support, it was like, oh, here we go.
That's fair. All right. Well, I'm gonna end this stream. Go to his stream. I rated it. Boom. And now I am the co-caster.
Okay. Well, let's go.
Let's do this. Trying to open the game up. Are you guys just in the lobby right now?
Yep. They haven't started the game just yet. But we have, for GMT and flying out as the Galactic Empire, we have Lions and Dalek and Heresy. Eladran stays in for the Empire and Foka. And for, here we go, for Randos, oh, it's too late, it's gone.
Uh-oh, I'm trying to open my game.
But for for Randos, we have Lauren in support. We have Revenge, who we now know is Brandon, Disco Dino, Rod, and Hale Sagan. And I just look at all of the players that have been involved tonight, and they are all so good. Any of these players can carry a public queue game pretty much on their own. Oh, yeah. So the speed with which they just burn through the capship damage is absolutely astounding. I've been playing this game not quite since launch, but for a good while. I do not know how they put in the damage so fast. I guess it's just close orbits. Yeah, plasma burst makes a big difference.
Yeah, well, if you hear this rain, you know what to do.
Okay, and over on the hangar of the ISD, it's Foka Eladran, who I understand is actually subbing. So Randos allowed the sub, even though GMT had 5 players. So kind of props to them for for allowing that. I think both of these teams are awesome, I have to say. Disco Dino does a bit of coaching for my old team, the Black Sabak Squadrons, Lucky Sabak Shifts, Black Sabak Squadrons, and he's been super good. And I know the GMT guys a bit more because they are mostly European. But yeah, 2 great teams. Great to see them duking it out.
Yeah. And, so I know the Randolorians a bit more because they are not European, as I am also not European.
So again, we've got double Iron Torp for the New Republic team, with Disco and Hale Sagan both taking Iron Torps. Heresy, this seems to be the meta. Heresy with the TIE Fighter Iron Torp and Dalek in the Defender. But Randos are ahead on the opening.
Beautiful. My commentating will be very slow right now. I'm trying to get the game open. All I have is your stream, unfortunately. But already seeing it from here.
Well,
The NR.
you said it, so.
Looks like.
Not sure if that triggered.
That foot back.
Oh, there goes the unfortunate. Yeah. GMT hanging on by a thread here. It looks like the opening is going to go to the NR team as well. And maybe it's the opening that makes the difference, you know, not having to farm shielded ships. Because, oh, some farm comes in for GMT though, and...
They will not let this flip happen. They're just refusing.
And as you say that, there it comes, and the Randos will go on the first attack here. So, again, they get that at least half phase advantage. Will it make a difference, or can it be turned around? I think each game has gone with the opening so far, am I right?
No, the last one, the Empire won the opening.
Ah, yes. No, you're right. Yep, they turned it around.
Which more evidence to your maybe the NR isn't even.
Shield's already down on Charlie, and although we're with the Y-wing of Rod, and then looking at Brandon, it's really the X-wings that do the damage here, and that thing goes below 30. Raider comes in, but they're going to get this out of phaseable.
Can they get it? Nice.
Disco
Yeah,
will stay in, and the cruiser is at 8-7. They're going to get the oop.
Restart my computer super quick. I'll be right back.
Alright, buddy, I'm just sticking with Disco Dino, who is going to take the oop here, and there it goes. So
Perfect.
damage coming in on Charlie though. Morale is at, they just have about a quarter of morale bar. But Charlie is at 25, 24. Heresy, I don't know how people fly TIE fighters in competitive games, I have to say, but Heresy doing an amazing job. And that is out of phaseable, and they are going to trade oops, I'm pretty sure. But Disco is already in, stripping the shields of Delta, and there it goes. So then there come the Plasburst orbits. Heresy low, going evasive, not sure who is on him. It's not Disco, it's not Sagan either, so where's the pressure coming from on Heresy? Dalek looking at the Corvette, shields are down on the Corvette, and the Corvette more or less flips. But Heresy goes down in the meantime, so the Corvette will get close, but Alpha is out of phaseable, and it's going to be a pretty easy out of phase, I think.
What did I miss?
You missed a good attack, good defense, basically. So
As are with these really good teams.
yeah, so GMT are now on attack, but shields on Delta are half, and morale is already pretty much half. So my goodness, the defense on Yavin comes in so quick, it's unreal. Shields down on Delta, Lion's getting chip damage, Lion's low. He stayed in there to try and get a bit more damage, but Lions goes down. And already, as all good flexes are, Disco is pretty much in on the ISD, so looking at that shield gen, probably waiting for marks to come in super early, getting some heat now. Balance your shields, buddy! Oh!
He goes down.
No, he got the disable in, which was great work, because Dalek was right on him. But that's Squadrons right there, because Disco did a phenomenal job of getting the dunk on the gen, despite having a massive pressure from Dalek. So, and they will do this orbit. Power goes down. The shield gen is destroyed, and they will start looking for those weak spots. One plasburst shot takes that weak spot, and the ISD already looking perilous. It's at 45, 44. These guys make this game look so easy. The shield gen gets enabled, but it'll take a while for the shield gens to actually regenerate. There comes the flip, but the ISD is at 20, so it's a moderately high oop against these guys, but they're very capable. Depends how well the ISD's been stripped. Looks like Disco is staying in. Are they all committing to the oop? Yep, Rod is in.
Who's Randolorians are ooping against the MC?
Yep. Oh! So there we go. NR take it again. They committed early to the oop, and it was
just as my game opened, the game ends.
Well, it was a relatively high oop, but they didn't have too much trouble there. So Lauren leads the board in support. Rod with 35 AI and 60,000 capship damage. And then we have Revenge with 29 AI and 38,500 capship damage. 89,000 capship damage from Disco. And 64,000 from Hail Sagan. No kills for Randos. They didn't need to win the game. Just the one from GMT. Heresy chalks that up. 39 AI for Lions and for Eladran. But it wasn't enough, and Randos take Game 4. We're going to Game 5, and it has to be said, that means that it is advantage to Randos, because as the higher seeded team, they get the pick on the Game 5. So this will be super interesting.
They are choosing to pick the faction for this last game.
Interesting.
If they're smart, from what we've seen here, they'll choose NR, because that appears to be the differentiating factor here.
It does.
Yeah.
NROP, it seems, as Dalek says. So, yeah.
I guess so. Is the game up, or is that the old game?
No, we're waiting for the lobby to come up, I think. So... Disco says that AI is OP.
Sometimes those things will just never leave you alone. They'll just be up your ass.
Okay, so Rebel is calling it. He says NR and Xavian. Let's go. That would be... Oh, and for some reason I've started queuing public queue, so we don't want to do that. Oh, stop. So, yeah, this will be... I think we predicted it. Big Brain, it was going to go down to the wire, and this is going to be very interesting, and we are just waiting for the pick, and it will be Randolorians who choose the faction, but GMT gets the pick of the map. So yeah, this will be really interesting. I'm assuming that Randos will pick NR.
Well,
so,
I mean, that seems to be the smart move here, but like, I don't know. Maybe they might but if they do that, GMT might choose an Empire-sided map.
Yeah, I'm just going to go back and see which maps have been which maps were banned. So.
Oh right, I forgot you ban maps.
Yeah, so this is where the big brain, if you'll excuse the expression, really comes in. So,
all right.
So GMT banned Fostar, which is kind of interesting because that is a map that that obviously does favour
and
NR.
there it is. They pick NR. As probably expected from these games.
Yeah.
They pick Nadiri, and they pick NR.
So we know how this game is going to be settled. The map is Nadiri.
Yeah.
And Randos will take NR. Can GMT buck the trend and win as Empire and take the title for Season 12 of SCL?
Can they break that NR curse? We'll have to find out in this next game.
Well,
that I can finally watch.
So I'm not sure if they've actually stayed in the same lobby. Maybe they have.
It looks like they have.
Okay, so I need to rejoin.
Oh, right.
And I can't remember what the...
I'll send it to you. I got it. Here.
Oh, thanks, bud. Yeah. I don't know where that password came from. Not the usual
I think
stuff.
Lions requested it.
And there we go. Everybody's in. I don't know what way this is going to go. This has been such a great series. It's been such a great season. And, you know, I just want to say, you know, props to the admins for the work that they put in on SCL. It's absolutely awesome. It's not easy.
To answer all the whining from a lot of the people.
Yeah.
A lot of patience.
People have to take, you know, the admins have to take their calls and make, in some respects, some pretty tough decisions. And generally speaking,
they're like the referees.
Yeah, and they do a great job. And you know, they've kept us all here. And so I think we had 10 players, but we've dropped one. So I guess there's a change in lineups for GMT. Maybe I don't know.
It looks like it. Yeah, I think it is GMT. That's getting a last-minute swap in. And right with the referees, you know, not appreciated as enough as they should be. All right, same with the admins here. They bring in hot.
Yeah. Oh man. So I've got to say this. Rebel, you're the man. Just gifted a bunch of subs to my channel, and that is very, 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 very kind of you, especially since I don't actually stream all that often. And Fox has subscribed as well, so man, I just hit my subs target. You guys are the best.
Wow.
Thank you very much. I really appreciate that. Rebel, you are the man.
And deserved. Is hot a legal sub?
Well, you know, here we go. It's a toss-up. Honestly, Nadiri is a massive leveler. I think this comes down to execution, Big Brain.
Yep. As in this level of play, one single mistake is enough to mess up the entire game.
I mean, you know, I've got to say, I think that's right. This comes down to, you know, potentially one decision or one pick. Yeah, this is going to be absolutely awesome, and it's a fitting finale to Season 12 because, like I say, I think the admins have got this game in a pretty good state. Maybe NR is a little bit OP at the top level, but having said that, the games have all been pretty close. We've seen wins on Oops and yeah, so you know, this is, you know, like I say, I think the game is in a really, really, really good place. And
just a little more fine tuning and nerf the defender. Whoa, who's that?
Yeah, it's interesting for me as well because the game in the lower tier is very different from the upper echelons. There's much more PK in the second division, and you know, as I say, you just look at these guys and how quickly they burn through. The cap ship damage is just unbelievable. So you know, that's the thing. And I know people say it's you know, it's less exciting without the PK, but the execution that these guys can manage is just unbelievable. And also, we've got some of the best PKers in the game here. You know, Dalek, Sagan, Disco. These guys are incredible PK players, and Sagan, and you know, it's just credit to the evasion of the OBJ players. So yeah, it's I think the game's in a good place. So we were just holding on for a couple of bathroom breaks. Everybody knows what is at stake here. We are down to the last game of season 12 of SCL. It's gone to the wire. It couldn't be more exciting. Brandon thinks the same thing. He is emoting. Let's go. Game 5. Who is going to win? Have you got a pick, Big Brain? Are you still there, Big Brain? I think I might have lost him. Are you there, Big Brain? Can you still hear me? Oh. Yeah, you're back. Big Brain, can you hear me? Oh, I think my audio has failed. I have this issue. Okay, yeah, my audio has crashed. So I cannot hear Big Brain on the stream, and I can't hear any audio. So I'm just going to push through. Big Brain, if it means I'm talking over you, I apologize. But I was saying, you talk, dude. I'm just going on when your name is highlighted in the Discord channel. That's all I'm going to go on, which makes life a little bit hard. But we are here for Game 5. It's gone to the wire, as we thought it would. We're on the Nadiri Dockyards. Randos are New Republic, and I don't know which way this is going to go. This is going to be super tight. So, as I say, I have an issue with my audio that sometimes crashes, so I cannot hear the game audio. I cannot hear, unfortunately, what Big Brain is saying. So, but here we are. The MC-75 exits hyperspace on the Dockyards of Nadiri, and the NR flies out with randos. And let's take a look at the loadouts here. And we have Sagan in a B-Wing. Let's go! Let's go! With bombs. Yes, he's going bombs, which is great to see. They are hanging it out here. Rod in the Y-Wing with the standard farm loadout. Disco Dino with ion torpedo and ion missile. Brandon with standard farm loadout. Lauren with resupplies and marks, as we would expect. Hod in the defender, looking at Rod, and looks like Rod goes down, so great pick from Hod there. Foka with coming under some pressure, but with marks and resupplies. Eladran is farming with a standard farm loadout. Lions also with a standard farm loadout, and Dalek burning through there. Ooh, and Brandon looks pretty low. Brandon goes down. Great pick from GMT, and interestingly, it is the it's Empire that go on the first attack, so they've given themselves a chance here. Big Brain, I'm afraid I can't hear you. So, what do you make of this? They've won the opening. Can they press the advantage here? Slow farm. Okay, no, I've no idea what he said, as I say, because my my audio has trashed. But a good attack here from GMT. They are making short work of Delta. Morale slow to come in. Raider goes down, but morale is still at half, and they already Dalek switching off and looking to burn the shields of of Charlie. Lions and Eladran in, but Delta already out of phaseable. So a great attack. This could be very, very interesting. They burn through. They burn through, so they are now on the attack. Hod gets the ion in. Shields chipping down on Charlie. Charlie's shields go down. And if there's anyone who does a lot of capship damage, it is Lions. Look at this dude in close. He literally wrote the book on Slam Bomber, and although the morale comes in now for the Randolorians, Charlie is going to be below half, and there comes the call to defend. Probably a bit too high to oop. Interesting that they didn't take the prep for the double oop on this map. Big brain. As I say, no idea what you said there because I can't hear you, but you were saying something. And great to see Sagan in with the bomber, the B-wing, and making pretty short work of Delta. So this is an interesting strat that could turn the game. And this is looking pretty good because Delta already out of phaseable, and they have already got back on level terms, I think, here. Move to Charlie. Disco. They will get the easy oop, but actually, yeah, did less there. There comes the call to defend. Disco looking at Hod. And a bit of pressure from Eladran here. So Eladran coming in. Really good approach. And I'm sure they will burn through here. The outer phase comes in for Randos, but GMT will take Charlie and will get in with 3/4 of a morale bar. That's enough, surely, to take a gen and more on the MC75. Sorry, I've lost audio here, so as I say, I don't know what is not getting audio cues from the game or from Big Brain, but Eladran just trying to give some heat to Disco there and maybe look at some AI farm to extend the phase a little bit. Shields are now down on the MC75. The right shield gen destroyed, left is disabled, but there comes the call to defend. And this game, as I say, on an absolute knife edge. What a fantastic finale to the season final. Dalek. Let's take a look. Looking at Disco Dino, actually already switching across. These teams generally do fast raider burns. Shield's not yet down on that Corvette though. Foka has gone down in the meantime. Lauren in the support ship. Sorry, Big Brain, go. Well, we're in on the ISD. Brandon, such a great player. Under the shields, taking out the turrets. Taking out, but seems to be locked there. Manages to get away. Took out the tractor beam. Shields not quite down. There they go, down on the MC-75. So interesting that it looks like the Randos are committed to the OOP here. They are under the ISD. They have a decent shield strip, I guess. Power is going to go down, and we have a base race. The MC-75 though is already at a about 30, and the ISD is at 40 now. So the MC-75 goes down, and it is GMT that takes it. The final game, Game 5, goes to Empire, and it is GMT that win Season 12 of SCL, and congratulations to them. I was sticking with the out-of-phase attempt there. Randos knew they had to go for the high OOP, but they couldn't do it quickly enough. GMT come through, and let's take a look at the scoreboard. Hard leading the board, 1 kill, 1 death, 60,000 capship damage. Eladran with 29 AI, 55,500 capship damage. Lions with 40 AI on Nadiri, amazing, 100,000 capship damage, also amazing. Foka staying alive, and Dalek with the 1 kill, 60,000 capship damage. Meanwhile, on the Randos team, it is Disco with the 1 kill, 14,000 capship damage, 160k from Hail Sagan in the B wing as well. So I cannot do interviews because my audio has crashed, which is a real bummer because I want to talk to these guys. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to quickly restart my game. And I will come back. Bear with me. Okay, well, we don't have too much of interest to show you, but hopefully you managed to stay with me. I'll restart Squadrons just so there's something to show in the background, but I really want to talk to these folks who just put on such an amazing show. So let me jump back in here. Big Brain, can you hear me?
Hello? Hello, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now. Yeah, sorry about that, dude.
There we go.
I've been having some kind of weird shit problem where my audio craps out, and I can speak, but I can't hear. Yeah. So, your thoughts on that series? What a terrific matchup.
Yeah, those were beautiful. Those were beautiful games. Like, wow. Those were. I think that like for the last one, Randolorians should have kept that Cruiser as an out of phase, because I didn't think they had enough morale to be able to do enough to the I-State, but they still tried to stay in there, get that out of phase, and it was close.
Yeah, man.
These were some
I mean, GMT did well. Both teams did a great job, and I'm pretty sure that Randos have probably stolen the march, generally speaking, on GMT. But that was just such a great series. We're joined by Rod. Hey, buddy, how's it going?
Hi, Rod.
Hey, everybody. More will come. I guess, I don't know if you want to wait a minute.
Well, we're waiting.
Or get started.
Talk us through, that game or that series from your perspective. It was great to watch, I got to say.
Yeah, there were some
Oh,
close
close.
games. I think a few of the games came down to like an AI killing a TIE bomber, or something like
Really?
that.
Wow.
Yeah, because it happened, I think, on both teams. Because I remember one of our NR wins, Lions, I think, was getting killed by an AI, and then on one of our Empire losses, similar stuff happened to us. So it was like, when teams are close, those things make a big difference.
Absolutely.
Yep.
Yeah. So, I think, as I was just saying to Big Brain here, I think that you guys have the upper hand on GMT in the head-to-heads, and certainly it's an absolute pleasure to watch you guys go at it hammer and tongs. But was there a difference today? The first 4 games went with NR, obviously.
Usually we don't NR split like this. Empire might have just came down to some bonks on both sides, honestly, and AI and stuff like that. But yeah, like we decided to just go NR game 5, just because NR was feeling hot today. It didn't work out, but that's all it was, I guess.
Well, you guys played amazing. I mean, as I say, congrats and GGs to both sides. I can see Brandon, Sagan, Hobbs have joined us, and I gotta say, I love Neville Schlongbottom. I love your alias.
I'm such a child. It's so every time it's so funny.
Yeah.
Hey,
Alright,
still-
I'm ready for this match. Let's go.
Yeah, so talk us through the season. Do you think that the tweaks that the admins have made have been positive? It seems to have been a better experience for most people with the 2 divisions this season.
I prefer 2 divisions over like the 5. Or you want to? Hobbs got here like 2 minutes ago, by the way. If he can answer.
What did you think of the games, Hobbs?
Well, hey, that wasn't the question. The question was what I think about and what we've done with that. I think the 2 seasons are good. I think the playoffs might have like too much. Like you got the season, then you got like kind of almost like a playoff to the playoff, and then you got the actual grand thing. And I don't know. I wonder. For the people who make it, it's fine for them, but I wonder if it's too long of a wait for the people who are waiting for the next season to start. That's the only concern I was thinking of. It's still fun for me though.
Oh, I gotta say, as a lower tier player, I think the playoffs unwind brilliantly, and this was such a good finale to such a good season. And there's no doubt that you two teams are the best teams in SCL and justifiably duke it out, and it's always super close. And this time GMT just got it, and I guess the opening on that last match was was pretty crucial. They took the opening and took the game, but that's the first game that Empire took all night.
True.
They broke the NR curse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hobbs got double pressured, I think, and I got 2
Yeah.
packs, and then then I started getting pressured.
I took a bad death on the open. I got dunked like right I was about to boost and drift, so then I got stuck sitting still, and that's never good in a Y-wing. So then you die, and it just spiraled from there.
And the
Pretty sure I
pressure,
got
though,
into a wall.
the pressure and the importance of the game did not stop Sagan from taking a B-wing. That was great to see, buddy. How was it for you?
It just felt good to not die. That's always a big plus for B-wing play. I was a little skeptical once we lost that open. I was like, is it worth it to try to claw back, but if there's a ship that can claw it back, it's the B-wing.
Yeah,
And it was, I'm telling you, it was
156,000
too
cap
low.
ship damage is not too shabby.
The way you just disintegrated that first cruiser was hypnotizing.
Yeah,
Like,
it feels
that was
good to just
beautiful.
delete big ships like that.
Yeah. Well, listen, thank you guys. You did. It was honestly such a great season and such a great series to watch. Congratulations, runners up this time around. But you know, you guys are awesome. You're amazing pilots, amazing players, but such great people as well. So, thank you. You know, thank you so much for putting on such a great show. And like I say, to spectate that match was a real privilege. And you know, you guys are great, and I'm really looking forward to season 13.
Thank
Yeah,
you
I
so
can't
much for
wait.
casting.
thanks
You're
for
welcome.
casting.
Absolute
to.
privilege.
I won't thank you till I watch it.
Congrats to
you know,
GMT.
I appreciate
They played great.
Yeah,
So GG's
everyone
to
played
everybody.
amazing.
Yeah,
here.
yeah, congrats.
For
Yeah,
sure.
two totally incredible teams, and as I say, as a lower tier player, just seeing how fast the capship damage comes in is just unbelievable. You know, it's
like I said at the start of this, unstoppable force meets a movable object.
That's it.
That's what these games
yeah,
felt like.
nail on the head there, Big Brain, for sure. Listen, thank you guys. Massive respect. GG's to you. Commiserations that GMT edged you in a very close series this time around, but I'm sure you will hold your heads up high. That was a great series to watch. Thank you so much. And as I say, congrats to making it through to the final again.
Much
Thank you
appreciated.
for the honor of casting these amazing games.
100%.
Thanks for being a part of the coolest league in the world. Bye.
Yeah, cheers, buddy. Okay, good
Cheers.
stuff.
Yep, have a good rest of your day. Peace.
Thank
You
you,
too.
Bud. Take care. Let's see
Yeah.
who from
Thanks,
GMT
everyone.
wants to come in and say hi. But while we're waiting for them to join, yeah, what was your takeaway from the series, Big Brain? Was there a seminal moment in those 5 matches?
The biggest thing, as GMT joins in, I'll finish my thought. The biggest thing is just when it comes to, like, I said it earlier, like this high level, the slightest, tiniest mistake, so much as a fly, like landing on your keyboard, could be enough to change how the entire game goes.
Yeah. Well, we are joined by the victorious team, SCL Season 12 champions, GMT. Congratulations, folks. Well done. That was an amazing series. Games went with NR. Randos obviously had, as the higher seeded team, had the opportunity to pick New Republic in Game 5, but you guys took it. Well done. Lions, tell us about the decision making. How did that go for you?
I mean, that implies that there's some method to the madness here. So we went into Game 5 and they deferred map, and we liked Nadiri, so it was quite a simple decision, really. And we figured that because NR had won all the games, they'd be more likely to pick NR. And we know they do like their B-Wings, and they're very good at it. So, yeah, we thought, well, if we're slightly on the back foot because they've got their preference and choice, then let's go with a thing where we know we're going to be pretty comfortable. And Nadiri is kind of like our map, so yeah, that was kind of it. And then first
Read
map,
like a book.
we banned Fostar because if they were to run the B-Wing thing, Fostar is pretty brutal for it. If you don't flip in time, they can just roll through everything you've got really quick.
Yeah. So with those map bans, are you literally thinking about Game 5 for those map bans?
Not really, because you obviously gotta get them first. So we were more worried about that. So yeah, that was kind of our thinking going in.
Well, it was awesome and great to watch. Dalek, Heresy, talk us through it from the Flex perspective there. There was a lot of Raider burn going on, not too much PK.
We played meta. They even made me
me.
swap out my fucking sensor inverter in game 4.
No! What is this?
No!
I put it back on
This
for
is a
game 5.
prison.
I didn't tell anybody about it. But
I think
Nah,
with
but,
the
like,
pads, you're
it's-
kind of forced into burning Raider, and then you maybe get the odd opportunity here or there, but like you're kind of committing to OBJ, and we've historically been a bit slow on OBJ with NR, so we kind of thought we should just duplaz and see how it works out. And yeah, obviously it's better. It seems so. That was the right call.
And NR, I think you were running double Ion Torp for each game. Is that right?
Yeah, it's just because it's the logical choice. Like, I mean, you could take conks, but if the person with the eye on top then goes down, you then don't have one. So, and like, there's no. Personally, I don't really like proton. I've run proton torps of players, but you don't get much opportunity because of how close you are.
Yeah,
so,
exactly.
and then just before the flip, typically trying to get that iron torp off, it was really helpful to have you start your phase with next to no shield, so you can immediately start doing damage and utilize your time better.
Yeah, it does make a lot of sense to me because obviously, especially with so much pressure, if there's an obvious torp carrier. So, yeah, excellent.
I gotta ask though. I gotta ask Dalek. How often do you actually get like hits with that sensor inverter?
I've done 4. I mean, most of the time it's just like it baits someone's chaff, so I can use my own iron missile straight after. Or it makes them think twice if I'm not beaconed that the iron missile may come back towards them as well.
Okay.
In public games, loads, like, it's my favorite thing.
And Eladran, you are, I think, subbing in for GMT because you're still rostered with Laser Rangers. Is that right?
Actually,
No comment. No comment.
All right, I'm technically in the gray area because Laser Rangers Kyber Eclipse let me go officially like a week or 2 ago, and then I was also picked up by GMT officially like a week or 2 ago. Now every game or every match series up until this, between then and now, was me as like straight up sub. However, this game I figured why not? I'll hit up randos and be like, hey, you cool with me playing? And if they said no, that would have been fine. I would not have flown tonight. But they said yes, so I got to fly. And the way I look at it is if I can fly, then why not?
Absolutely, and massive respect to Randos for letting you play, buddy. I really respect both sides for that decision. Great to see you out there, adding some much needed, well, not much needed, but some additional OBJ and farm for GMT. And Fabian also backing up there with some great numbers. How was it for you, buddy?
Yeah, but it was pretty nice to watch. I was only one game which we lost, unfortunately, but I was pretty fine with letting Eldrin play. It was my idea to ask Randos like if we can have him fly with us because he flew that many games anyway in the matches before, and yeah, and I'm not in the best shape today, to be honest. I was in a club yesterday night, so I'm kind of hangover. But yeah.
Wait, Fabian, that's no excuse. I went to Wine Festival last night and got absolutely blitzed.
Okay,
I wasn't sober until about 4 hours ago.
That's not long enough to start having a hangover, though.
Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah.
Well, listen,
Squadrons is best played when you're in that recovery period.
I think that's true. I think that's true. So listen, Focus obviously not here, but one of the best supports in the game and a super dude. So let's just do a hat tip to Foca. But Lions, I guess you're the team captain still for GMT. I hope I'm not getting that wrong. So last word goes to you, buddy.
Cool. Yeah. Well, I just want to say thanks to Randos for being good sports, and I'm glad we were able to kind of work out the scheduling so that everyone was happy. And yeah, there was really, really close games. Some of the best finals that I've been in. It was you never felt like you couldn't win, so you're super on your toes.
Yeah.
And I think the last 2 finals have been us and Randos, and I think both of those were 1-3 to us, so they beat us 3-1. So we always had this sense that they were in those finals. They were just slightly better than us. So we just made a real effort this season to try and figure out what was going on there, what we can work on. I mean, even during, all teams do this, but even during the games then, we were kind of doing sort of I would say debrief. That sounds too formal, but just talking through things where we were going wrong, and so I'm super proud of everyone on the team for doing so well, especially in the finals, but across the whole season. I'm super happy to have Eladrin on board, because obviously with only 2 OBJs, if someone can't make it, makes everything just that much harder for scheduling. So now we've got some really great depth for OBJ. We've got 2 supports, we've got 3 flexes. We've got really good depth across the team, so next season should be a lot of fun and just take some of that stress away from trying to schedule stuff. And just want to say thanks to all the teams. We're the Euro teams, so all games have to be on weekends. So thanks for being patient. Thanks to everybody who warmed us up, and GG's to Randos. And thanks for casting.
Well, you are very welcome.
Thank you
I have
for
a
making
question.
such amazing games. Oh, yeah.
I have a question for, I think on Big Brain stream that I heard. I didn't watch it, obviously, because I was playing. But, but on, I think it was game 4, game 3, in our Yavin, I think on your stream you caught me clipping into the ISD really well.
Yes. Yes, I did.
How did that look on your end? Because it was kind of whack on my end.
For me, it looked like you were just like trying to like boost it, like do the boost and drift thing, but you're just like fucking couldn't move. Like it was you just like jittering into it, and like how like with bad physics engines, like you clip into something, it's like jittery. It almost kind of looked like that.
Interesting.
What did it look like for you?
Kind of similar. Like I was in the cockpit, it looked like I was moving, but then like it would pull me back every
So
time.
it wasn't just a spectator glitch. That was that was actually happening.
Oh wow.
Yep.
Interesting.
Yeah, Eladram decided to blow it up from the inside.
Sorry for any kids watching, but you know the famous phrase, impregnate the bitch.
Oh, what? Yeah, of course, my favorite phrase I hear all the time.
Well, listen.
Big Brain isn't old enough to hear this, Eladram.
Well, listen, I have kind of stolen the march on Big Brain. He was actually running the mainstream, but had a few technical issues. But it has been a massive privilege to cast the final of SCL Season 12. Massive congratulations to GMT for taking it in a really thrilling series. They took the series 3-2, taking the only game for Empire in Game 5. So massive congratulations to Erisy, Dalek, Eladran, Fabian, Lions and Foka. We are going to close out Season 12 here. And Hard, I beg your pardon. Thank you very much for that. We're going to close out the stream here. But massive thanks for watching. We will be back with Season 13 of the SCL. Squadrons is very much alive and kicking. And the Premier Game Mode. Let's go. The Premier Game Mode is Fleet Battles. You can still get Fleet Battles in public queues on Friday nights and sometimes on Mondays and Thursdays. EU times as well, so keep playing, folks. It's not all about the dogfights. The game, as I say, is alive and kicking, and we have witnessed totally top tier play from the Randolorians, but they were bested in a narrow 3-2 victory for GMT. Congratulations to them. They take the crown for Season 12. As I say, we will be back for Season 13. My thanks to all the fellow casters, thanks to the admins, thanks to all the players, and enjoy the rest of your weekend. We are gone. Bye-bye!
Have a beautiful day.
So that, Ned. Thanks for casting.
Cheers, take care.
Anytime.
Nice, man. See you, man.